It's the WP Minute. This episode is brought to you by Easy Support Videos. Support your WordPress users by embedding videos and screencasts right inside the WordPress admin. Learn more at easysupportvideos.com. As always, you know the drill. Everything I mention here will be linked up in the newsletter and the blog post. Check out the WPminute.com for the links. In the news, WordPress.org was in the news again. This time, there was a lot of confusion about WordPress rejecting plugin submissions with the WP prefix. They said that this was to address potential trademark abuse. As you can imagine, this sparked some interesting debate, read controversy, on Twitter and Slack channels. This information ended up being misinterpreted, as WP Steward reported, but has generated responses across the entire community in record time. People legitimately freaked out because of how the information from WordPress.org has been handled in the past. We all have kind of felt this. There's been a track record for this type of communication, and folks generally feel as though they're not being heard. Sarah Gooding over at WP Tavern and Jeff Chandler over at WP Mainline went into further detail about how this was making mountains over molehills. Go check out their articles for different perspectives on this newsflash. This is also a time for like a joke, like what happens when two train conductors walk into a bar. Okay. Gutenberg keeps chugging right along with the roadmap to WordPress 5.9, Gutenberg 11.3. Birgit Polly-Hack and Gregor Zukowski discussed the preliminary roadmap on the 50th episode of the Gutenberg Times Changelog podcast. Congratulations on number 50. As more and more of us are being asked to pay attention to the changes in the block editor in Gutenberg, go check out what Ian Poulsen writes. He sees the negative talk turning into more optimism. There's a great long post for developers over at Delicious Brains to review. Getting back to business, Immersius founder Jack Kittering tweeted that Immersius had been acquired in full. His 8-month-old company generated $100,000 in sales from apparently a single Facebook group marketing channel. And he has a day job. And like 5 other products. I think I should have him on the Matt Report to give us the map to this gold mine. What's happening in events? WordPress meets education at WP Campus Online, September 21st and 22nd. Although the conference is advertised for web accessibility, go and check out the schedule. There are many panel discussions and general lectures that can help you in your agency. The second annual WP MRR, WP Monthly Recurring Revenue Virtual Summit, will run online only this year from September 21st to the 23rd. Joe Howard is hosting the event alongside guest host Brian Richards, the organizer behind WordSesh and WooSesh. Justin Tadlock covers all the details over on The Tavern. From the Grabbag, are you seeing yourself leaning towards unhealthy habits in 2021? David Bissett and Corey Miller talk about the developer overload on the latest podcast of Post Status. With so much to learn today, it's not just WordPress, but the entire internet, leading to so much information to process. The Random Show with Brad and Matt, hey, I know those guys, was back last week with great information, well, if you say so, on NFTs and podcast streaming Satoshis. If you want to find out how to make money with crypto and NFTs, jump over and listen to one of the best episodes. Well, thanks. Longtime WordPress product maker Brian Gardner raised eyebrows recently with his newest venture, Frost. He's now made it publicly available for purchase. Find the pricing page over at frostwp.com. That's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed, please share it on your social media. Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts or Podchaser. Don't forget to share this episode with others. Jump on the mailing list at thewpminute.com.